Wow. That is not. And like when you're going to do a reading or going to a house or a hotel, like could you see or like sense the spirits before you even get there?
No, I got that's funny. You know what? I have to like people like think that we're out like, oh, I see all the spirit. No, it's not like that. Imagine living life like that. That would suck. I have to intentionally put it out there. Like if I like it's like when I sit in this chair, this is where I do my readings.
Oh,
So
okay.
I sit down, my body knows, if I'm not doing it in person,
Yeah.
I don't I just go into the mode. My body it naturally knows to go into that mode. Then I'm gonna start doing readings. But when I'm out, walking around hanging out with my friends, I would say a serial killer could walk past me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have sensed people like when people walk past me, I'm like, "Ooh, I don't like this person." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't. There was one guy I remember years ago, and I was young, and he's a bartend, and he came in, and oh my God, did he give me the creeps? He's type
Really?
that would kidnap women. I don't
Oh.
know what came about of him, but I knew he was a bad guy, and he
Oh,
was normal, and he was friendly, and I'm like, I don't like him. Like I was scared to leave. Matter of fact, I had to have somebody walk me out to my car. Like he's the type that will stalk women, probably kidnap them. I'm sure. I don't know who he was or his name, but I'm sure this guy. Who am I going to tell? Hello, cops. I have a feeling I have a bad man here.
and like, what kind of proof do you have,
I
right?
know. Well, sir, I am a psychic, and
And and, yeah, because you're a psychic
psycho.
medium.
No.
And like there's a thing as like a bad aura, like if you have like a negative vibe or a negative aura that surrounds you, like how could you turn that into a positive and get rid of the aura?
All right, so nothing's gonna really penetrate my orb. Well, that thing did, but it will immediately. Our bodies are naturally equipped with, or our own personal aura, our own
Mhm.
bodyguard. So if somebody's throwing negative energy, something negative, our body's automatically gonna try to fight it and transmute it into
Okay.
positive. Not that it's always gonna work, uh no, no, it will, but like, if you keep getting hit hard enough, you know what I always tell people? Like, say people keep talking about you, you're going through a bad time, people talking shit about you, blah, blah, blah. And I always say,
Mhm.
let them. The haters are the best because that makes you rise. Because they're throwing this bad energy at you, but your body is transmuting that into positive energy for you. So it just raises your vibration and puts you on a higher level. So, where good things are going to happen, bless your enemies. And my husband always says that to me. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I want to kill my enemies. No.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
feel. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're Sicilian. That's how we're raised,
Well, yeah,
hold a
exactly.
grudge forever,
Exactly. Yes.
You see within the families hold grudges against each other. We're the original Hatfields and McCoys, except we have vowels at the end of our names.
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but as far as it's good. All right. So it is good to try to keep a positive attitude. It's also good to try and like cleanse yourself. Like and I'm sure people have heard this before. You picture, like, close your eyes, picture white light over you, just engulfing your whole body, going throughout your body, through your chest, your neck, through your stomach, down your arms, out your fingers to the ground until they hit your feet, and just it goes into the earth, and that's how you ground yourself, and you're pulling up the earth's energy, which we're naturally, you know, woven together, that energy. So it kind of recharges us. Hey, like I tell people, life isn't always going to be hunky dory. We're going to lose people, which
Well,
sucks.
yeah.
And, taxes. That's what we should send all these bad, energies to. Is
Oh my God, yes. I would love that.
I'm like, go to the IRS. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, guys, let's go. No.
Exactly. Yes.
But but you can have off days. I have off days where I don't feel great. I don't feel in the so I know that I'm susceptible. Like Murphy's Law. When something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. We're all
Hmm.
gonna have one of those days.
Hmm.
That's why I tell people, like, well, we have to go to work or whatever. Just stay away from people. Like, and I do. I kind of shut down. Like my friends, like, how come I haven't heard from you 3 days? I'm like, trust me, you want to be near me, But and I won't go on investigations. I can't necessarily cancel my readings. I could change my mode for readings,
Oh,
but I try
okay.
to, like, I won't go out anywhere. I just like stay in until it kind of passes. It's
Yeah.
just yucky energy.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to go through that. It's part of life until we go over to the other side because it's all hunky dory there.
Yeah, because like sometimes even with me, like I'll have like a string of bad luck, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, why is this always happening to me? The week after week, day after day.
Well, you know
Uh,
what you gotta do, Rocco? I swear to God, don't say it out loud. Be like, oh, I have bad luck, because you send that out to the universe.
oh,
And believe me, I know it sounds, I hate hokey bullshit. I'm not a hokey person. Because I'll roll my eyes right into next century when people like talk about Buddha and all that stuff. Not that I don't believe in Buddha, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just like, not everything's hunky dory, okay?
yeah, well, yeah,
Some days
exactly,
I want to curse,
yeah,
Some days I want to scream at people.
yeah,
And other days I'm loving the hell out of you. So we can't always be Buddha 24/7. It's okay. And it's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. But we do have to put it into the universe, like, never talk bad about yourself in a negative way. Because
oh,
it's energy, because it's energy. Like our voices are energy. I always say we are the spell. So whatever we say, we may come to us. It's like, the intention.
mm,
So like some days I'll wake up and I'm like, it's gonna be a great day, you just could feel it. But if you're feeling yucky, I get it. I've done that. I've woken up, I'm like, oh my God, I hate everyone. I'm like,
yeah,
I actually I didn't feel great this way. I woke up, and of course the worst thing to do is look at Facebook.
oh my God,
And
yes,
somebody posted something
yes,
so stupid. Now I'm in a little bit of a pissy mood because I don't feel good. So I'm like, and I'm like, April, erase that right now. And I'm like, because I'm like feverishly going, you, you,
Oh, I trust you. I know the feeling.
oh yeah, I stop myself all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Like
not worth it.
actually, I'm saying like when I have those weeks, like sometimes it's not even days, it's like weeks, and it's like one thing after another, and I'm like, all right, something's wrong with my aura. I have to find a way
Yeah,
to get my aura cleansed. And
yeah. Or you break up the energy.
yeah.
Clutter around the house. Clutter
Hmm.
causes chaos. I have one room that's clutter, and I'm like, oh my God, that's where the spirits are hiding. But no, this clutter, what? I always say this is the poor man's way to get rid of negative energy, is clap. Clap really loud throughout the house because it breaks the energy up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And another thing I always tell people, and I always find these people that live in haunted houses do not open their flipping windows or shades. So as soon as I walk in, I'm like, open his damn window, like open the shades, let the sun in right away. So
Yeah,
I go throughout out the house and I open all the shades and let the sun blaze in, and that
yeah.
cleans it. Go outside for a little while, take a walk, like, walking in grass. I'm telling you, like, that's grounding. It does make you
Oh.
feel better. Hug a tree.
Hug a tree. They're like, what's wrong with this guy? Is
I
he
know
trying
he's
to
a
do is he trying to do something sexual to the tree? Like
like a tree.
the next thing I know, I'm over
Yeah.
there hugging a tree for positive energy, and the cop will come up to me.
I do. Sometimes, like, I love when it's windy out. I will sit outside, and I always like so in tune with the trees. So I watch them float, like when the wind's blowing the tops back
Hmm.
and forth. Oh my
Hmm.
God, it's like it really, if you stare at it for a while, it is so calming.
Oh, all right.
It
I have to
really
try that.
is. Yeah, and I sat there. I'm like, holy, my husband, like, what are you doing? I'm like, watching the trees.
and
Don't you do it?
and manifestation, like that's a big thing too, right? Like if you think
Yeah,
positive and manifest stuff, like
it
that's
does. And it
positive.
doesn't happen right away. That's why I tell people this. I'm going to tell you, this is what made me a believer. Now, this is funny. I'm married, oh, Jesus Christ, how long? 26 years. So we're together 28 years. So
Okay.
28 years ago, right before I met my husband, I remember like I was dated these pretty boys that were idiots. And I remember, like I said, I don't want to date anyone anymore. And I remember it was a full moon, and I always make wishes on the full moon or the new moon, never on an eclipse. People don't hide on eclipses because it's erratic energy. So, but anyway, full moon or new moon. So I remember it was a full moon. It was so beautiful and it was so low. I'm like, oh my God, like I could touch it. And I said, you know what? I said, this is what I want. I want somebody that doesn't drink or do drugs, that if I wanted to have kids, he would make a good father.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
even said, I love that cop crew cut, like, and I like light hair, light eyes, good body. I mean, I'm like really like saying what I want. And this is the funny part. And I said, and make him a mechanic because I always had problems with my cars. Well, sure enough, I don't know how it was really quick, but I met my husband. Cop crew cut, great body, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't the greatest dad husband in the world, and he's a mechanic.
Oh my God.
I know. And when not until years later did it dawn on me, like when manifestation all of a sudden became the it thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, it does work because I really meant it when I was saying it. I really
Wow.
meant it. So I said, I'm not dating until I find this person. And sure, and it's weird. I drove a friend home to a town I would never have gone to. Not that it's a bad town. I wouldn't have gone there and saw another friend. And they said, hey, but wait, my friend's coming, which is my husband.
Oh.
I wouldn't, if I didn't give that person a right, like, it's like,
Then you would have never met him.
yeah, because there was no way I would ever go there.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
way. And so manifestation works. And, the universe heard me and it delivered.
Wow.
So when you do this for a girl or something, make her a billionaire. I'm
um,
like, shit, I left that out. I'm like,
I know, right? You say, damn, I forgot to put the money part in there.
yeah, yeah. The money part, the money part,
Money part.
billionaire part. Where I never have to work again.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like an IRS.
Yeah. so, so tell me about your magazine, Ghosted. Like, how
Oh,
did you start that
ghosted.
and everything?
Oh my God, it's so crazy. I had this idea like 2 years ago. I didn't know how I
Okay.
was going to do it. Because I kind of wanted to go behind the scenes with and because I've met so many of the celebrities. I met everyone, ghost hunters. Oh, except for Zach Bagans, who I want to meet so bad. But Jack Osborne. I've worked with all these people. I was
Oh
on
wow,
Holzer Files. So
Ozzy's son.
yes,
Oh my
right,
God, that's
right.
awesome.
I was so shy around because I wanted Jack, and I know he's probably sick of hearing it, but I'm like, can you call your dad? No. Get your dad on FaceTime. You know what? I always teach my daughter, and I tell everyone, and I didn't take my own advice. There- There's nothing wrong with asking. The worst thing that can happen is they say no.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I could punch myself right in the face for not asking them. So, and I'm sitting with him, I'm like, Jack, call your dad.
Oh, that's great.
I know, I know. So, geez, what the hell we were just talking about? How we get into Ozzy? I love
Because of all the stars
Oh
you
yeah,
met.
so yeah, so it's really cool. So I said, I know everyone. I want like do a magazine like on the positive side of paranormal because it's like a little, crazy now with negativity and everyone fighting. It's like, but do haunted locations and spotlight, what we want to know because we want to know the behind the scenes about people.
Well, yeah.
So I had this idea. So I was sitting on it for a while and I was driving one day and I like, this is past August, and I'm like, this would be really cool to do now. And so I have a friend, Michael, but this is my business partner, Danger.
Oh, all
Um,
right.
so he's a graphic artist. So I'm like, so I go, hey Mike. I said, I have this idea for a magazine. Do you think we could do it? And he goes, oh yeah, absolutely. So and then I came up with the name Ghost, and like because we're trying to like play on words because there is a ghost, Of course, there's another ghost magazine or something. Well,
Well,
not
yeah.
not like ours, but somebody took the name. But Mike makes things happen. I tell him things, and I'm an Aries, so he's perfect for me
Oh,
because
wow. Wow. That's actually
yeah.
what I am, an
Oh, get
Aries.
out of here! I'm April 1st.
I'm the fifth.
Oh, hey, hey.
It's
But
coming up soon.
he makes things happen. So I call him, so I tell him, so he goes, absolutely. I get home, we have an LLC, we have our business license, we have a website, and I'm like, yeah, now this is the person I like because we're crazy, So sometimes I'll be in a pitsy mood. I'll call him up, like I'm calling him 7:30 in the morning. You know what? This and that. He's like, oh, okay, okay. He does. He's just great. He's like, and he turned out to be the most amazing writer. Like he writes very well.
All
Like we're not
right.
writers, but we do it. You know what it is? It's like you're getting it from real people in the
Yeah.
field. It's not like we're just journalists, like, just doing stories on
Well,
anyone.
yeah.
We love this, we know the people. So, and it's great. The last issue I had Cindy Kazar, Kim Russo, and Patty Negri, and also Johnny Zaffis was in it.
Okay.
So we do a pre-order. The pre-order wasn't even printed yet, sold out in less than 22 hours. We
Oh
had,
my God.
I know, we had to do another reprint.
Wow. That's
So
amazing.
I know, I'm like, oh my God, this little idea, like so you manifestation, you say it, you do, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's a way to do anything. And you as soon as you have that idea in your head and you say it, you make it happen, The universe hears you like, all right, April, get your ass to work, you know, come on, And yeah, so we started now we're on our third issue, and now we got really I can't say yet, but there's very big places that are going to be selling the magazine, and we are in talks with a major distributor, like the biggest
Wow.
to sell the magazine. So we're just in talks. So now I'm gonna have to do a little candle magic.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
No, if you don't give this to me, you will have permanent pains in your ass.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You won't be able to sit down.
Yeah. But yeah, so like it's crazy. I'm like, oh my God, this little idea that I had, and it's a lot of work though. It's just the two of us.
Oh,
So
okay.
like after I have to finish my articles. Like, he's gonna come, and then I do my tarot scopes. So I do like horoscopes with my tarot cards. So people love it. And I always wanted to do that. I love astrology, but I'm not an
Yeah.
astrologer. Like, I know enough. So I kind of use that with astrology, and I actually sit for each sign. I throw my cards down, and I'm like, oh, ooh, Aries is gonna have a good month. Boop, boop. This is actually gonna be like kind of a relaxing month for us, where we got to get things done.
Okay.
You got to get things done.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And then our month is always good right before our birthday. But you know what sucks? We always get that erratic. It's every flipping year. The erratic what is it? We have that new moon or the eclipse, and it's so like in Libra, which is our opposite, polar opposite. So it
Mm.
usually brings it's like just disruptive. But that's over. This year, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn are coming into their own. Have you noticed for the past 15 years we're like really like it was like high, really highs and then low.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes.
like you like
Definitely.
I was
Definitely.
like at one point I'm like it's not worth being happy because tomorrow something's happening.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
over for
Yes.
us. It is over. Now it's going to be like this. We'll have one more little thing in September, where Saturn and Uranus, I think, like kind of butt heads because they're two assholes. And then it's gone. Now we have like a smooth, like where things go. It's going to be about our career this year.
Oh, okay.
So like coming into our own, being noticed for, what we do. So
Yeah.
so it's going to be a really good year. You'll see. You'll see. This month now we just have to like clean up like stuff and prepare for the month of April or birthday
Okay.
month, and party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a lot of people like I want to interview that's on like my bucket list, and
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a big wrestling fan, so like I definitely want to interview Hulk Hogan and
Oh
Sting
my God, yeah.
and Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things. Like I always wanted to interview him,
Hey,
and
reach out to them.
I have, and they all said no. Well, they didn't say no; their agents did.
Oh, for oh my God. Yeah, I would say, yeah, one day you're gonna want me. Hmm.
Right, right,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Especially like, even the paranormal, all the shows are no more shows are coming back. Like right now, it's kind of well, the shows got cut.
Yeah.
So, people that I wanted, like there was one person I wanted to kind of jack me around, and I'm like, okay, you'll be back, and it's gonna be a big fat no. Yeah, you're gonna be on the last page. This big. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, right.
we never do that. That's the one thing I said, like, it's even if I dislike, because we try to put little teams in there to not well-known people.
Hmm.
We want to give everyone a voice with the
Oh
magazine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so so we like I when I'm out, I meet these little teams, and I can tell like they're not jaded yet. The ego didn't bite them in the ass yet. They didn't
Right,
get
right.
on a TV show, and I love those groups where they still have that fire in their belly, like to do investigations, and that's who we like to showcase. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we go to really cool locations. So we go to these cool locations that we actually do a mini investigation at. Yeah,
Nice.
so it's cool. Like, yeah, we're doing one this Friday, Sunday, next Saturday. So it's like fun. It's like, so
Oh wow. Okay. That's something I always wanted to go on, like a paranormal investigation.
I would love to
Never
take
did.
you. Yeah,
Really?
absolutely.
Yeah. I
Oh my
always wanted to
God, I
do
love
something like
newbies.
that.
Yeah. I love bringing people because I've been doing this so many years and we all been doing it. It's like same old.
Yeah.
But to watch somebody for the first time hear their first EVP,
Well, yeah, yeah,
or
exactly.
get thrown or something, hey, that's great. You got hit by a brick. Yeah. No.
I mean, like I said, I work for the Eastern State Penitentiary, but like to
Oh,
actually
yeah.
go to like a paranormal investigation, like that would be awesome.
Well, we have definitely have to get in touch because I can't announce it yet, but I have something big going on that we're putting together.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a blast. So I'll talk to you about it. But
Okay.
yeah, I also got to send you my
The
accountant's.
tax guy.
He's great. You're gonna love him. I
Oh,
swear to God, I
nice.
can't believe it's like beep, beep, beep. Like we didn't even talk. We never met.
Really?
He wanted me to come to the office, and I'm like, come on, man. I like this. I said everything electronically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Easy peasy. And I had like I wanted to send them all like my tax for the past few years. I mailed it to them. They mailed it back. It was easy peasy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was great. I was like, oh my God, you are my, tax guardian angel now, I thought I was going to jail, because you don't pay tax. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just a small business owner.
Yeah, right, right, exactly.
Thank you so much for having me on. This was so
Oh
much
my,
fun. Oh,
yeah,
we
this.
got to do this again.
Oh my God, yeah, yeah. Like the last thing I will
Oh,
ask
sure.
you, I know you
Listen, I got to go play the
you have your
lottery.
your magazine, right? You have to work on your thing tonight, your
Yeah, no, my God,
magazine.
there.
So I won't keep you any longer. The last thing I want to ask you is like, where can fans follow you if they want to do like a reading or
Oh, sure. Yeah. So they can go to intuitiveapril.com and everything's on there. Like, my social media, because I'm on Facebook, on
Mhm.
TikTok, Instagram. I started out on Instagram doing readings.
Really?
Yes. And it's funny, who used to follow me, used to come on my show all the time? Steve DeShavi from the Dead Files.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
oh my God, Steve DeShavi. And then we started talking. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. But I had so many followers and it was great. And then I met Daryl Marston from Ghost Hunters, and he had a platform called Paranormal Warehouse. He doesn't own it anymore. The two original owners are there. But I started doing readings there and I was doing like hitting like 10,000, my first time like doing this like live. So, for Facebook, and
Yeah.
it's a big because they have like over 500,000 followers. So
Ooh.
you're hitting all over the world. So it was great. So, and I'm like, I like this. I did it on Instagram, but it was like Instagram I did, really well. But it was venturing out somewhere else, like to the
Mhm.
Facebook, which I like Instagram so much better.
Yeah, yeah, it is
Yeah.
better. Like I think it is,
It's
yeah.
a bunch of old farts on Facebook that are angry and fighting with each other. Jesus Christ. People need like Valium,
I know you're right about that, yeah.
testosterone, estrogen, like take a pill. They're all so angry fighting.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm like, I want no part of this. I'm going back to Instagram. People were fun, you know. And she got the old biddies.
Yes, that's
I learned a term last night that my friend Will told me, the bitter betties.
yeah.
Like, yeah, they're bitter betties. Holy crap. And the complaint. So you're waking up. Well, I had a really shitty day, but I'm like, oh, okay, great. Like I woke up, I have a hemorrhoid. Like, nobody wants to know that. Nobody cares.
I know, right? I know. I know.
Oh, Rocco, I absolutely adore you. I cannot wait to talk to you again.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'll
we
be in touch
definitely
because places that I'll be at, so we can meet up or something.
yes, I
Here
would
in Philly.
love
So
that. Like I
I'm
would
going
love
to
to
be at
do something.
Hillview. Jesus Christ, I'm there twice this year. I think I'm there June, July, and August, or
Oh, all right.
yeah. So that's a great place. One of Jack Osborne's favorite place.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah. So that's a hot spot. That's really good. They do a great job there, but that's cool. That's a cool place.
Okay, okay.
You got to get you here on the East Coast over here.
Yes, definitely,
We got
definitely.
some good places over here. It's flipping crazy.
Really.
Yeah, I don't know. They see these ghosts love the East Coast. Like, let's scare these bitches. They all think they're so tough.
Yeah, right, exactly.
All right, doll. It was so nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was really great meeting you. Thank you again for everything, for talking and everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell your mom what I said.
No, I definitely will. I definitely will. Yes.
And yeah, and reach out to me anytime. But I will send you the number.
Okay.
Yeah. Just talk to him because he could,
Okay.
yeah, won't hurt because he'll do, consultation. He's so cool. He'll be like, yeah, no problem. No problem. Then you're gonna get a thing back. Pay link, pay $33. I'm like,
Oh my God. If that happens, I'll be like screaming and dancing.
I I sent him quite a few people now because I'm like, he's like the miracle worker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the IRS miracle worker. He freaking retire.
As soon as they see his name, fear comes.
Yeah, he's so like calm about everything. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm not worried. And I'm like, he's right. And there's so many, they know the laws. You need a H&R Block does not know the laws.
Oh man,
Sorry,
like
you're gonna have
I
to cut
went
that
to
out.
them this year for my taxes, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I hated
They
it.
screwed me up so bad.
They screw me up too. Like I
They
hated it.
screwed me so bad. Oh,
Yeah,
Maroon. Yeah. So,
yeah, definitely.
all right, hon. So, do I just like leave or?
Oh yeah, yeah. Here,
Oh, I don't have,
I'll end
I'm
it.
being rude.
All right. Well, have a
All right,
great
and I'll
night.
talk to you. We'll talk, and I'll give you my number and everything. So if you ever want to reach out to me, okay?
Oh, definitely. Yes,
All
definitely.
right, Rocco. It's so
All
nice
right,
talking to you, hon.
definitely.
All right, bye.
Bye.